I thought I'd just show you a little gadget I've got, which is the Dashcam. Now, I've had a Dashcam probably since, I'd say around about the last 2 years or so. But I've made a decision to upgrade the Dashcam. Basically, I bought a cheap and cheerful one, and I think it was about £20 from a service station. And it was okay, but it's like all things, you know, they're not built to last. And what's basically happened is it's not doing what I wanted to do anymore. The picture quality isn't brilliant, and it will basically be used in the back of the car as a rearward facing camera, because I've got cigarette lighters just obviously in the back of the car as well as in the front. So my plan is that the new camera is obviously I'll put in the front, and the old camera will go in the back, just to literally provide some rearward video. Because obviously there's a lot of people out there who do tailgate, and clearly a frontward facing camera isn't going to get a clear picture. I know you can buy cameras which do both and have a little sort of lens that's on the back, if that makes sense, so it can video through, but my choice is that I wanted a separate camera. I've got the ability to do that, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'll show you the camera and just tell you a little bit about it. Okay, so that is the box that it comes in. And see, it's been recommended. It's a Which Best Buy, which obviously is recognised in the UK as supposedly good quality for the price, and you know, it's always nice to have something like that. Nextbase themselves, well respected brand. I did buy this with my own money, by the way. I'm not sponsoring them or anything, so or rather being paid to do this video. But I've heard of them, and this was actually my father's got a very similar one to this. The only difference is between my father's and this one is the GPS logging and the speed recorder, which will basically record not just the speed that you're travelling at on the video, but the GPS position. So in the event of an accident or incident, God forbid, it is indisputable where you were and what this vehicle's speed was at the time. So nice little feature there. The SD card isn't supplied, as you can see there. That's typical, they don't, but they did do a deal where a 32 gig one could be bought, and it was about half price for the card. I've got loads of these micro SD cards knocking around, so one more won't hurt. The software supplied, which I'll just show you in a moment, so you can actually video edit it. I know on YouTube there's quite a few YouTube channels where people will sort of upload the videos. I'm not interested in getting into all that, but you can if you wish. You can also do Wi-Fi for the for your phone. Apparently you can download an app for Android or iPhone. Obviously mine's an Android, and download that, and I can connect to, I assume, to connect the recording from from this to the phone, maybe. Parking mode, obviously leave it in the car, and it's the car gets bumped, it will record the incidents. That's just basically the compatibility for use in all the vehicles, 12 to 24 DC. And I think there are some vehicles out there that are 24 volts. Obviously most of the cars on the road are 12 volt. That's a good one. 140 degree wide angle lens. I'll show you in a minute. Just a quick view of the lens, or on the screen rather. And the 2.7 inch LCD colour screen, so nice good screen. Full 1080p high def recording, so clearest, and the click and go. I like that. I saw that on my dad's, that's why I wanted to get this particular one. You can basically unclip from there without having to unscrew, just slide it off, and it's just a nice little feature to do it. I'll just quickly show you the screen, and you'll see what I mean. Just power up the screen. Yeah, it just takes a couple of seconds. There we go. You can see the actual scope of view. Now I can't really wide this back. Oh, I can, there we go. But that's the view there, and that's the view there, so pretty good. So there we have it. That is the Nextbase camera. I've got it mounted just there on the supplied suction mount to the window, and then I just run the cable round with a little bit of slack on it to go round the top of the mirror, tuck it into the lining, and then basically run it down into the glove box. Now, it's not the most tidiest of installs, granted, but it does what it needs to do. I've got it plugged into a little splitter here, which just comes off the cigarette lighter, and that itself will do 2 of those cigarette lighter sockets, plus it's got 1, 2, 3 USBs, a 2.1, and then 2 1-amp outputs as well. So I've just got a spare USB there, which will is always just kept in the car so I can charge my phone up when need be, and obviously the spare cigarette lighter adapter there is for the sat nav. So that's just plugged in at the moment, so I'm just charging it up. So yes, there we go, it just plugs into the cigarette lighter there. It'd be nice if it was the lighter was somewhere on the dashboard, but you know, it is what it is. And I've done my best to try and tidy the cables up a little bit, but I'm not going to start taking panels off for the sake of plugging a few cables in. So that's how it just clips on there. It's just got the little mount. Just makes things a bit easier to take off. So if it's left in the car, then there's always a chance that somebody might decide to smash the window and nick it, which would be quite comical, because to have the car's security recording device stolen. But so I've done a half decent job with trying to get the wires just out of the way. As I said, I didn't want to start removing body panels for the sake of installing this. Obviously it needs a little bit of a tidy up, but you know, that's me. I'm not a vehicle technician, so I'm sure there's people that could do a better way of doing this. Okay, so I'll just show you what I got in the box. Now, obviously the dash cam's out at the moment. I don't know what it is about me. I always do this. I always keep every little bit of packaging that comes with anything, certainly for the first 12 months, just in case there's any problems. That's the SD card. That's the software for the dash cam, so it can be connected up. Hopefully that will work. Can't see there being an issue. It's just I think it's just some sort of driver software. USB cable to obviously connect it from the dash cam itself to the computer, and there's a little SD card adapter, so I can plug the SD card straight into the computers. Most computers now, laptops and towers, will have an SD card reader. So that's just a little cover for the mount on the top. So I'll keep all that safe. So as I say, you're never quite sure when you'll need all the bits, so it's a good idea to keep all the packaging and everything, obviously the receipt as well. There we have it, a short video about the Nextbase 312GW dashcam that I recently bought. If you want to get one yourself, go online and Google it, because different retailers will have different prices, I'm sure. I think I paid around about £100 for this one, but like I say, do your own research and make your own decisions there. For what it's worth, I think it's pretty good. I will keep you posted of any developments. If you want to put a comment or any suggestions, please feel free to do so at the bottom, and if you've enjoyed the video and want to subscribe to the channel, like me, and subscribe to the channel to see future videos. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, drive safely and bye for now.